there. Fuck! I don't want to keep... See, I don't like this. I don't like when... They did this in Amnesia at 1.2. I don't like it when they introduce enemies that follow you. Like, yes, okay, random guys that run around that you can run into if you're not careful, but that you can also lose. Cool. But putting in enemies that essentially just constantly pursue you, like, I hate that. That's just... That sucks a lot of the fun out of it. It's just not... I just don't... Like, that's what Outlast did, but Outlast also made it very clear when you were going to be pursued, so it didn't bother me that much, but I hate the way this is doing it. Oh good, and now the cyberfish are around and know what's up. Yeah, he does. Well, they all... Most of the enemies earlier in the game, I guess, tend to run, too. Like, they can run once they sort of have an idea where he is. Or where you are. But they have to know where you are first. This guy just occasionally walks faster when he's pursuing you. Which, yeah, I don't like that. Oh my god, there's so many doors in here. Maybe... Oh, I thought that said Warframe for a minute. I was like, what? Dive room. Oh, okay. This is the hub area. Oh my god, and there's so many ways. There's so many places I have to go. I hope a lot of these are small rooms. Everything is offline. Everything is offline. Everything is fucked and we're all gonna die. Everything is offline. Of course, Johann Ross needs a bloody thing unlocked. Access tunnels. Ugh. But I would just hope, and I'm sure I'm asking too much, but it would be nice if, when I was down here, I had a little bit of a... I had a little bit of a reprieve from asshole guy. I have a feeling I don't. I don't need you right now. I've got enough to deal with the guy with the fucking Cthulhu face that's coming after me. I really don't need you popping in being like, hi, I'm still... Stop it. I'll decide that. Thank you. Aww. That's sad.
What the fuck did we do?
Hey, try not to think about it.
My whole life, I've been a good man. We messed up, Sarah.
There.
I should have launched. Taken the chance.
There's time. If Ashkin says we could try again, when things calm down.
You gotta do it, you know? You got to.
We'll leave when I've searched everything. Capiche?
Can't we do anything for him?
No, we're out of sedatives. If we had a gun, this would be the time to pull it out.
Did not expect it to end like this. Should have jumped the climber back to Omicron.
Without the Ark?
Forget about the Ark.
No, you don't get to say that. It's the only thing left of value, you know that.
Yeah.
Promise you won't leave it behind.
Well, I'll be dead one day. Then what?
Well, better keep it safe until then. Don't want the wow to take it, swallow it whole. I'm sorry, Catherine. It's okay, Ian. Just let it out. Let it all out.
How you doing? It's a nice little blanket fort you got here. Guess we can't go into Ross's room. Let me go into the infirmary quick, which doesn't look like a...
You're different.
Hi. How are you?
Are you
human?
Sarah Lindwall, payload technician at your service. A rare sight, am I right?
Yeah.
I'd say so.
There's the Ark.
You're the first normal living human I've seen.
There's not many left down here. Most of them are up on the plateau.
No, they're
You
not.
mean at Omicron?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
There's no one alive at Omicron.
You've been there?
I've been all over. The power plant at Upsilon, the ruins of Lambda, the abandoned Delta, Theta.
You've been to Theta?
There's not a lot left of Pathos 2.
And I'm the only living person you've met? You mean I'm the last living human on the planet?
I'm sorry.
Who are you again?
Simon Jarrett.
Stationed out?
Nowhere. I used to work in a bookshop in Toronto. Long story.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
I'm trying to find the Ark.
Why would you? How do you know about that?
I've heard it's the last hope for mankind.
Damn right it is. Now what do you want with it?
Take it to the Gun Phi, launch it into space.
That was the plan, all right. I've been guarding it ever since we brought it back to Tau. Just couldn't bring myself to let go. To tell you the truth, I don't have the strength to argue. And I certainly don't have the time to wait for the next sentient thing shuffling through here. Go ahead. Take it.
Thank you. Can I get you anything? Do anything for you?
You could kill me.
Good one.
Achievement unlocked, endangered species.
It's crazy.
You serious about me killing you?
No, I'd love to hang around here until I dry up to the size of a raisin. Simon, this fucking sucks. I don't want to live like this.
Shouldn't we be doing something to keep you alive?
Why?
You're the last human. I just find it disrespectful to our entire history not to fight this. Sure, we have the Ark, but you're the real deal.
Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I've ever got. But the truth is that the Ark is all we have. We'll have to accept second best, you know?
None of this feels right.
Simon, I want to die.
Sarah.
Just think about it. Good luck, Simon.
It's what you want.
I'm glad you came by. Good to get this over with.
Yeah, I mean, I've done what I thought was for the greater good up to this point, and now it's not even a really moral, it's not even really a moral question anymore. She wants to die.
Be my guest. I got no secrets worth keeping.
It would really be cruel to not do it, but... Oh. Ah, Duder unlocked the guy's office. A thorough look at what common chemicals and compounds found at Pathos 2 could keep you alive in emergency situations. A manual on how to keep unconscious your comatized colleagues fed through an intravenous drip. Methods on how to make room for additional payload after the casing has been constructed and left Delta.
Please, don't leave me like this.
It's what she wants. Godspeed, Sarah.
Would you stay with me, please? It won't be long now.
Sure.
Please, just stay. What a crazy thing this was. Life. At least I won't have to turn 30. Hooray!
Yeah. Goodbye, humankind,
She
indeed.
could have died at home.
She's not even 30.
You ever been to Greenland? It's
I've been to
very
Iceland,
beautiful.
and it is very beautiful.
Well, at least when you get out of the city. Nanook is busy, and yes, there's like 12 million people trying to get around, but it's a great
12 million people in Greenland.
Or rather, it was a great place before the comet ended it all. You know what? I prefer it this way. I liked Pathos. Liked my colleagues. Ian, Nick, Jasper, even Catherine. People thought she was weird because she was quiet, but she was cool. Simon, you still there?
I'm here, Sarah.
Don't let him die, okay? Send them out there. To the stars.
The black box is inactive. Probably found a way to switch it off.
Well, you done good, Sarah. I will do my best for you, and
No way I can
what's
climb
left
a
of
ladder while
people.
carrying the ark like this.
Wait, what? How do I get out of here, then? I can't put the ark down, so how do I get out of here, then? Oh, compact freight lift. Would have been nice if you could have seen him animate putting it in there rather than just thunk. Alright, well, I'm going to go check out that duder's office. And then I'm sure the trip to Phi will be completely uneventful, straightforward. We'll launch the Ark and everybody's happy, right? I'm sure it'll just be... I'm sure it'll just be, like, smooth sailing. No problems getting there whatsoever, right? Okay. Why does he have 2 lockers in one office? That looks terrible. I've said that a million times so far, but it never gets less true the more I say it. Like, everything looks horrific. Like, everything looks horrific. I was hoping to see Omicron today. The evacuation ordered by the people at Theta was a gift, an excuse to leave Alpha and abandon the WoW. As the storm cleared, we were swarmed by monsters that the WoW had, quote, facilitated. We were ambushed and forced back towards Tau. Yeah, towards Tau. So yeah, there's going to be plenty of monsters on the way to Phi. Great. Glasser, Kovsky, Coetzee, and I survived. Auclair is in the infirmary, but it doesn't look good. Coetzee made a run for it, and to check observation for anything resembling food. Going outside is beyond dangerous. It's like going to buy cigarettes in a hurricane. She came back and said she had some crumbs with her. We all knew it was empty. I think she just wanted a chance to die without carrying the responsibility of taking it herself. People from the plateau showed up. It was a group of engineers from Theta telling us that they wanted to use the Omega space gun to launch something called the Ark. It's an artificial world that carries brain scans made from people working at Pathos 2. The idea is silly but endearing. We all agreed to do a scan so we could take part in this, quote, afterlife. Some of the engineers returned from Phi. Apparently they postponed the Ark launch. They were all in very foul mood and difficult to get any straight answers from, except for one very important thing. They all wished to remain at Tau to figure this Ark business out, because they had scheduled for the climber to pick them up tomorrow. Someone would need to catch that climber to alert Omicron of what was happening. Luckily, Glasser and I were able to take on this mission. I will finally get to warn Dahl and Sarang about the critical situation at Site Alpha.
The pattern has stopped evolving. The WoW has managed to find balance. I convinced SSE Volchek to turn off all external control systems, making the WoW our de facto caretaker. So far, it's exceeding expectations. Since the comet crashed a few days ago, January 12th, the WoW has dropped to a low energy state. It hasn't abandoned its duties. It's keeping climate and life support going. But it's been simplifying the pattern, redefining its protocol. The WoW has started to grow physically. It's not just the core chamber. All around Pathos 2, structure gel is bursting through the pipes and bleeding through walls. I don't know what WoW could possibly stand to gain from this, but I assume it is intentional. The heart of WoW has claimed such a large part of the core chamber that there can no longer be any question to its heightened awareness.
Core chamber. Oh,
Not only
good.
does its expansion suggest an unexpected understanding of space, but also its own physical manifestation within the world. The WoW is reaching out to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line?
Whoops. Sorry, I
WoW
didn't
is
get to hear the
reaching
rest
out
of that.
to every machine, every life form, to manipulate, to control. It's trying to help save its creators from all this, just like the protocol demands. But really, what is good enough? Where is the line drawn for what is human and what is not? Would walking corpses do? Would a group of machines thinking they're human be acceptable? We can't trust a machine to know, to understand what it means to be. We have to terminate the WoW project. It can be done. I just need to get some help from Omicron.
Okay. Alright. It's motor.
We have to stop it.
Yeah, I know. Something is not pleased about... Something is not pleased about, my attempt to get to Phi. Oh, good. Gotta pull the pipes out. There we go. Now we just gotta get to Phi and launch this thing, which I'm sure is gonna be a snap. We must push, little cart! Cart will not push self? Yeah, I'm sure this is going to be completely uneventful. Going to Phi, cry some more. Yeah, I don't know. To quote the words of Top Gear, still, could be worse. This is just a massive long hallway, though. Like, if an enemy were to show up, there's nothing I could do about it, so I have to figure out... Now what? Okay. You got a shovel? You know how to move debris there, bro? Because I don't know how to get to where the thing is. Oh. Into the tiny little hole in the wall, of course. God, I don't want to crawl in this wall rectum. Yeah, good. Now I'm in the friggin' cyber ocean. With the little cyber fish. That's cool, though. I've seen some of the documentaries that talk about the fish that are at the extreme depths, and they look a lot like that, actually. It's neat that they replicated that. I really hope Phi is not a particularly big station, and there's not a lot to do there. My brain has been beat pretty bad today from this. I am... Oof. Even though it's, like, dinner time, and will be past dinner time by the time I finish this game, I think I'm gonna have to have another coffee after this, because I'm just... Oof, my brain's beat down, and I still have to take my dog for, like, an hour walk.